Oh no, banned by Bill. The majority of all the people that ban, I actually don't feel sorry for banning them. I really don't. And I'll tell you why. Because the majority of you are in here making trouble calling names, and the only thing I ever asked you to do is be real. Being real was too hard for you. Slamming other people, calling names. Hee hee ha ha ha. It's all a joke. It's all funny. It's all a game. It's the attitude of so many people. And then trolling. You know, if you're going to come to my channel and troll, you're going to be banned, and I'm not going to feel sorry for you. You're being banned because you're acting like a child. What I talk about is serious topics. There's lots and lots, millions of men all over the world that are suffering from a very personal problem, and it's not something to be made fun of. It's not a joke. It's not a hee hee. And you know yourself that if you had something going on that was serious to you, and everybody was ha ha hee hee you'd be madder than hell. See, this is why I don't care. But sometimes when I'm banning people, I get a lot of people chatting, especially on Monday Night Live or Saturday Night Live. And if I get a bunch of people to chatting and it's scrolling, and I think I'm clicking on somebody while I'm doing a live stream, there's always the chance I could go for one person and because of the scroll, click a wrong person. Why do I say that? Well, because I was listening to just part of this, okay? I haven't even watched the series. I watched maybe 5, 10 minutes of the first one, laughed it off and left. When he had O'Crinsman on there, okay, it's such a joke. And I haven't been back since. Then Harry tells me he has a female on here, a band. I thought, what, a female? And he says, yeah. And I come over and I listen to her, and I realize the things that she's saying, I've already said myself. Throughout my years of doing what I'm doing, I've made these very same statements. So then I'm like, why would have I abandoned her? I wouldn't ban somebody that's delivering the same message as myself. And so I had to go look. And wow, her name was in the banning list. So I've unbanned her because obviously there had to be I wasn't paying attention. I am a human, like all the rest of us, okay? Or the scrolling thing was going on, and I was going to ban somebody else, and it scrolled right as I clicked, and I banned the wrong person. So I'm going to let you listen to a little bit of what she's saying here. I'm going to stop it.
But I started listening to Bill Grayhouse and kind of got into kind of through Monday's channel, really, because I started following Monday. And then I got, found Bill Grayhouse. And, the funny thing is, I respect Bill. I think he's a good man. I think he means well. I think he has good values, good morals. We kind of have a lot in common as far as our morality and how we view relationships. So I really do respect the man. No disrespect. But he was, all I said was that not everyone is incel because of social engineering. There are some reasons why some people are alone, and some of those reasons may be self-induced. Like if you have a mental illness, if you are.
I've talked many times about self-induced. I gave 2 categories to TFL, okay, which would also apply to incel. I gave 2 definitions to true force loneliness. There's the true force loneliness people who are fought through no fault of their own, and then there's the self-produced. And I've talked about this many times throughout the years. So what she's talking about is what I've already talked about.
I don't know, very antisocial, if your personality is horrible, if you look really terrible, if you're deformed. I mean, these are facts of life. And he didn't like that answer. So he
No, it wouldn't be because I didn't like that answer. Because I've actually said the very things you've said. I 100% agree with her here. Okay? So I banned her. Yeah. Chances are my scrolling crap was going on from people chatting, and I went to click on one and it scrolled at the same time I clicked and I hit her name. Because that's the only way I could see that happening, because I'm telling you, with what I'm hearing her say here, I would have never banned her.
We kind of have a lot in common as far as our morality and how we view relationships. So I really do respect the man. No disrespect. But he was. All I said was that not everyone is incel because of social engineering. There are some reasons why some people are alone, and some of those reasons may be self-induced.
That's right, self-induced, self-produced TFL, self-produced incel. That's correct. I've talked about this many times over the years. She's saying everything I've already talked about. So there's no way I would have banned her for what she's telling that I banned her for. So then I realized there had to have been a mistake. I wasn't paying attention, or the scrolling thing in the chat was going on. I was hitting the person above her or below her name, most likely above her. It scrolled, and was right as I clicked, making me go to her, not paying attention. I banned her, bam, bam, didn't even know I did it. Because I definitely would have not have banned her for what she's saying here. So I'm sorry, I owe her an apology, and this is the reason I'm doing this. I'm going to apologize to Minnie Rodriguez for you being banned, because what you said is what I've talked about many times over the years. I've literally talked about what you're saying, and I've told people this, and I'm with you all the way. You're correct, and I would have never banned you based on them words, because them were my words. So there had to be either not paying attention on my side, my bad, or scrolling and still not catching it, my bad. So I have unbanned you from my channel because you did not deserve to be banned. Okay, with that being said, I want to tell you one last time, I'm sorry for you being banned. If I see I've done it wrong, I'm going to come up on video, publicly apologize, and I'm going to fix the wrong. So to Minnie Rodriguez, I'm sorry, I really am, that I banned you. You have been unbanned from my channel, and it will remain that way. I mean, as long as you don't troll me, okay? If you trolled me, you'd get blocked. I'd ban you again. But as long as you're not trolling me and you respect me, I'll respect you. I have respect for you already, just based on your own words, and I appreciate that. And so, no, you didn't deserve to be banned. So you've been unbanned once I see this, and I'll say to this, I'll say to SPO, thank you for bringing her on there and let me hear her. Okay, and I'll tell her, Harry, thank you for telling me about her. Okay, because I don't like to ban people. I don't just ban people. Even SPO, if he would have thought about it, he was on the live stream itself several times. And even when I removed him from a live stream, I never banned him from my channel. I only banned him after SBO keeps swaying. He goes back and forth on what's real truth. And then you call him out, and it's okay, and he backs off. You invite him to go look. He claims he's looked, and he goes right back to promoting the social engineering. Okay, going along with the establishment. And he keeps going back and forth, and that's the reason I banned SBO, okay? Because I got tired of him constantly changed his mind, flipping back and forth. It's like, well, man can fly. Then another day, nope, man can't fly. Nope, man can't fly. Then he goes back to, yeah, man can fly. Yeah, there's airplanes. Yeah, we can go to the airport. Then a couple of days later, nope, man can't fly. Nope, there ain't no airports. And I know that's a crazy example, but that's sort of how hospitals been being. And if he wasn't being that way with NWO, and he would just zip the mouth, pay attention to what's going on around him, compared what's being said to NWO to what's going on in society, and do it over a course of a year without saying a thing, you would see it. It would be in your face. I mean, that's all I'm saying to you. If you can't use critical thinking skills and sit on a fence, I don't know what to do for you. Okay? I don't dislike or hate SPO. I just got tired of the back and forth, and this is all. But this is to Minnie Rodriguez anyhow. So to Minnie Rodriguez, you know who you are. I owed you this apology because I totally agree with you. I've talked about what you said myself. I've said a lot of the same things you said. Right on point with you. So how you got banned by me had to have been either from scrolling. Anyhow, it had to be my bad. So I'm glad that this was brought to my attention because I don't like to ban people, especially somebody I agree with. So I went and unbanned you because you deserve to be unbanned. You should have never been banned to begin with. So I owe you that apology, and that's the reason I'm doing this video. With that being said, you all have a good one.